Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where you see the final score there. Jahmyr Gibbs, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting LA Chargers. Trevor Lawrence, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7. They go draw here. Powell. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd and 1. Forced out to his left. That one complete to McConkey. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. Off the play fake. McAllister. That's complete to Pearsall. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Allen will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. He's going to find his tight end. That's Hunter Long. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They start the drive with a give to Powell.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out. In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
3rd down and 6. Back to throw. McAllister eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the draw, here's Powell. And a nice spin into some open field. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw. McAllister. Pass caught by Pearsall. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Powell, and he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. Back to throw. McAllister. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Up the middle they go. Powell. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On third down, here's Benson. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And out and out come the Eagles. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Go.
Here's Herbert. Now this complete to Pope. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Herbert.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Now it's Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Herbert back to the air. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That's good. Another Eagles. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one snap closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. They begin with a carry for Powell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run again. Again, it's Powell. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Here's Bell. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Powell, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 94 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Right back to him on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They run over center with Benson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Up the middle they go. Powell. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. The Eagles offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. 2nd and 6. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards the pickup there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Go.
Herbert throwing again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. A shotgun snap for Herbert. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.